Not like anyone's offended. Or they are. Everyone's offended now. My God, he said retarded on screen. Three times now I've said it. I'm so edgy like that. When I was little, we used to say that word like not... Like we never called actual retarded people retarded. We said that when someone was like being stupid, like doing dumb shit that people do now, like stupid shit. Like, I read an article once that these guys died from, what were they doing? Oh, yeah. They were drinking alcohol through their asshole. And they died like that. That sounds like a real, nice way to die. Like if you believe in heaven or whatever, and you go to meet your God, he's like, how did you die? Or you're sitting around in your afterlife, you know, talking to your family members, and you're all talking about how you died, like, man, I was in the war, and I got shot in the head by a sniper, you know, something cool like that. And like, how did you die? I put a beer in my ass and died. Like that, like, how are you going to tell your family members in the afterlife if you believe in that? Of course, some people believe you're just buried in the ground, and I like to believe in some kind of afterlife, I guess. How do you tell the people in your afterlife, like, yeah, that's how I died. Alcohol through anus. I don't know what possesses people to do them things. Like, I get drinking. People drink. But whatever happens is drinking it through your mouth hole. Or them one kids who died from drinking, what was it? They drank Mountain Dew and like rocket fuel or something stupid like that, and they died from it. Because they're idiots. And it's hard to feel sorry when people die from things like that. And they died from them things. Which makes me believe more and more in natural selection. Like, if you're dumb enough that you're gonna drink Mountain Dew and racing fuel, Darwin may have been right. Which I don't even think Darwin came up with that theory. I'm pretty sure someone else did, and he just... It's like the double helix. He has a butthole on his face. That's sexy, I guess. Not really. Oh, my nose. I have an idea for the farming simulator games. They should combine those with the deer hunting games and all the other hunting games. They can be the same thing. And the farming simulator, that could be the same thing. And they should add another element. Add another element to the farming simulator game to make it full redneck simulator. And that's yeah, being poor. No. No, farmers have like a lot of money around where I live. I just go off on tangent. Pretty good. Pretty good. At work. Oh, alright. Still waiting on a phone call from them. I haven't gotten that job yet. I read it wrong. It's fine. Without my glasses, I read house. Then I read it again. I just didn't work. Yeah, they still haven't called. I have to call them again. We'll have to call them back. I got an interview, and that went pretty well, I think. I just have to call them again to get another interview. But if they didn't hire me, I'll just, like, everywhere's hiring where I live now, so I just have to put my application in more places. I'm not as worried now as I was. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably got that McDonald's job, Walmart job. God damn it. I always say that. McDonald's, Walmart. I consider them the same place. They might as well be the same thing. The same kind of people go there. Poor people. You aren't going to see Brad Pitt in a Walmart. I'm sorry to ruin everyone's dreams, but Brad and Angie aren't shopping at Walmart. I call Angelina Jolie Angie because I can. She's never gonna meet me in real life, and but no, I still have to wait for a call from the Walmart. But I have been busy with other things. Just life. Doing like small jobs and stuff. Like mowing yards and stuff. Even though it's like the end of summer, people still need their yards mowed. So I've still been making money. You know, finding little ways to make money while waiting. It's only been 2 or 3 weeks, so I'll just call Walmart again. If I call them enough times, they'll hire me, so I won't call them again. That's a sound strategy. And of course, I'm putting my application everywhere, you know, hustling to make money. That's life. Unless, you know, you luck out and you just run into a bunch of money. Like, I wish that happened to me. I wish I could just, like, go out and some dude's like, hey, you want $1 million? And I'll be like, well, fuck yeah, I do. Which, that's how you reply if someone says, hey, you want $1 million? You go, fuck yeah. And he gives it to you, and then you're set for, like, you're set for a while. $1 million will not, you're not like set for life, but you can have a pretty decent time, you know. If you save that money, you still want to look for a job. I mean, a lot of people are like, yeah, I won the lottery, I can like quit my job and cuss out my boss, and it's like, no, you idiot, that money will run out eventually. Because most people, when they win the lottery, they're like, yeah, I'm going to buy a house and 20 hookers and a bunch of booze and porn, TV and a car and a donkey. I don't know why they want to buy a donkey, but they do. That's what I would buy if I won the lottery. Just have a donkey walking around. And it'll be in my house. Like, I'll have a room for him. He'll bay at people, or however you say it. He'll make the donkey noise at people, and I'll laugh because I think that's funny. Because I'm stupid. I didn't get a proper education, and I'm an idiot. Because my high school was like, yeah, seniors passed all classes. Good job for doing nothing. That's how it was at my high school. I'm not even kidding. It's pretty bad. Then we get to college and we're like, oh, fuck. Unless you're like valedictorian, the high school is pretty much like, yeah, you took the test, oh, you get a pass, you get a C. And I was like, awesome. Then I got to college and I didn't know shit. I didn't know shit about pre-algebra. Not pre-algebra, algebra 2. In geometry. Pre-algebra is like 7th grade shit. Although there are people who graduated from high school who can't read. It's stupid. I don't like that you can't call people stupid. Some people need to know that they're stupid. I remember when parents controlled their children and they didn't run into people in the store. Like, my parents controlled me and I never ran into people in the store. Yes. So that's another lesson. If someone offers you $1 million, you definitely say, fuck yeah. Then you get the $1 million, and then you're set for like at least a year. I think $1 million can last a year. Yeah. People get all butthurt now. I swear they're going to change our country's logo from land of the free to the land of the butthurt. People just don't know how to have a good time anymore. Things I find funny, people find horrifying. And it's real dumb. It's stupid. Life doesn't always give you gold medals. Some people are born losers, and some people are winners. I had to work my ass off to become a winner. True. Yeah, I have to work my ass off to become a winner. I'm well on my way to it. I bust my ass to do it. Of course, I'm not a winner yet, because, you know, still living at home. That's fine. It's not like I'm 40 living at home. I'll tell you this, if you're 40 and living at home, forget about getting laid by anything besides your hand. Nothing drives women up faster than saying you live with your mother at 40. When you're like a young adult, like 18 to 24, you know, you can live at home and they can be like, oh yeah, you know, I can deal with that. When you're like 25, 26, 30, they're like, oh. But when you're 40, you can forget about it. That boat has sailed for you until you get a new home. And I'm not talking like like shit does happen where you have to move back home. Like with